Hey guys, this is Shauna.
And this is Teresa.
And we're coming to you from Positively Random.
Just us.
Just real.
Just
Positively Random. So, we've been intending to do this for a while. And we're kind of getting backwards start, I guess, on this a little bit. So we wanted to kind of introduce ourselves and tell you all a little bit about ourselves. And I have the cat, Fauna, is entertaining.
She is
you all.
entertaining.
No, don't shoot it. So anyway, sorry. So those of you watching it on YouTube or wherever are gonna get to see my wonderful cat being weird.
She is beautiful.
She is very pretty, but she rotten
likes to
tonight.
play. She is being rotten.
She's being very rotten tonight.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay, so Teresa.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh my goodness, I'm being put on the spot.
Yes, you are.
Yes. Well, my name is Teresa, and I have two boys. I have a 19-year-old Brandon, and I have a 15-year-old that thinks he's 18. His name is Lucas. I have a husband. His name is Jamie, and we have been married for, Shauna, now. We'll be married 23 years in October, on October the 18th, actually. We'll be celebrating 23? 22? 22? Is it 22 or 20? I was married in 97. Oh, snap.
23.
23. I'll be married 23 years. Yeah, I actually remembered it this time. I'm not good with memory. I'm not good with dates, so I'm always looking to people for dates. So I'm terrible with math. That's one thing.
I wasn't there.
I know, but Shawnee kind of is like my sidekick on everything. She's my bestie. Yeah. So yeah, but well, anyway, so that's kind of my life now. I grew up in Fort Worth, Texas. Went to school, Richland, high school in Richland Hills. Golly, don't know much more. I mean, my life's not been that exciting. I like to chase squirrels. I get sidetracked, in other words. Really bad sidetracked. And Shauna likes to keep me chasing those squirrels.
Sometimes, yeah.
She does. I like to watch recipes for alcohol drinks. I'm notorious for sending them
all the time.
And it's not necessarily that I like to drink them. I am intrigued in the recipe and the making of the recipes. I'm definitely not an alcoholic.
No,
not at all.
She really is.
I'm not. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, you can see my face. Really, I'm really not an alcoholic. I really just enjoy watching the videos.
We just like to have fun.
Yeah, we really do. And that's partly the reason why we named this Positively Random. Right now, our goal in this podcast is truly to try to bring light. Right now, myself, where I'm at right now, I have noticed a lot of people, especially people that have been quarantined, people that have been at home, listening to a lot more podcasts because they are working in a home setting, have the option to either have headsets on or while they're working or doing other things. And in my job too, and in my setting, I'm able to have the ability to sometimes listen to an inner ear while I'm working, as well as taking care of my job too, first and foremost. But I've been listening to a lot of other podcasts, and having that being said, there's a lot of podcasts that sometimes aren't all uplifting. If some of the podcasts that are out there right now, most of the really popular podcasts are like crime, that kind of thing, which I really like too. But we just wanted to bring something fun to light and funny and a little comic. We like to unbox things. Yes. We're going to be doing that a little bit, and and so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I just wanted to bring some positive and some negative times. I'm going to try to stay away from political.
Yeah, no political talk.
No political talk. Would like to take topics from people so that we'd have some information to talk on. And
so if you guys have any ideas, like something that you would like for us to maybe discuss, or you have something really, whatever, just that you'd like for us to address or talk. Give us comments.
Because we can talk about anything you want to.
No politics, though.
No politics. No. Absolutely none. Yeah, because this is a politic-free zone. Yes.
Yeah, we get enough of that from our husbands.
Yes. but definitely, guys, we want to make this just as fun as we possibly can. But that's kind of where I am right now. I called Shauna one morning and I was like, "Hey, Shauna, I have this idea," and apparently it had been on her mind too.
Yeah.
So
we had for a while.
Yeah. So
it's crazy.
We're really we're kind of great minds think alike, right? It's kind of scary a little bit.
It is. There's a lot of stuff that we're like, hey.
Yeah.
And we were thinking the exact same thing. It's really crazy.
Yes, but we want to have a lot of fun with it too. So funny thing. We don't know if it's true yet or not, but we could be related. Possibly be related, and that would be so cool. We're gonna just think that we are. So
yeah, we'll just claim each other as cousins,
yes.
And like our kids already claim each other as cousins and everything.
Yeah.
So it works. It just works. But it's funny because we think a lot on the same wavelength.
We do.
But we don't have all the same likes and dislikes.
Right.
Like, okay, wait. Teresa, what is your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday, I will have to admit it, is Halloween.
Uh-huh.
And, it really is. Yeah.
How many decorations do you think that you have for Halloween?
Oh my gosh. I can honestly say I have more Halloween decorations than I do Christmas.
But your house looks so cute.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's so cute. I mean, it's not like gory, nasty stuff.
And I don't know why it is. It's just it takes me back to my childhood where Mom did extra special things during Halloween, where it's just those memories of things before the holidays, where you get your holidays are so like around Christmas and things like that, which
there's not as much pressure for Halloween as there is for like Christmas and even Thanksgiving, because
your expectations aren't set to a so high on things, and the true meaning of Christmas has been lost completely too. So but I like to do a lot of theatrical makeup, and I like to dress up.
What better time?
Yes, absolutely. So
I mean, I guess you can totally do it any time of year, but people might look at you a little weird and be like,
another thing about me too, a lot of people don't know probably, is I really like Renaissance festivals.
Yes.
That's completely crazy.
She loves them.
I'm a nerd.
Drug me.
I did.
Me.
And her husband.
And my husband.
And Jamie.
And my kids.
And my kids too.
Uh-huh.
But they loved it, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Abby loved it. She was like, I can live here.
I was like, yes, I've got people to go with me now. Yeah. Shauna's rolling her eyes.
It was fun. I wouldn't do it every day.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
Like I said.
But they went to the one in Muskogee, which is not as big as the one that I grew up going to Texas and everything. So, but yeah, we used to go to a big one.
There you go, though.
Yeah.
Again, something from your growing up.
Growing up, yes. Yeah. That's childhood memories.
Yeah.
So, and my favorite character is I love Disney too. I like the evil villains. So I'm not a Disney princess per se. I like Maleficent and Ursula and Cruella de Vil And so those are kind of my characters. I do like Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, yes. And I love Tinkerbell. Oh my gosh, yes. Tinkerbell is...
She's crazy about Tinkerbell.
Mm-hmm. Tinkerbell's my
But
girl.
wait,
Yes.
where does that come in, though? With, like, all the villains.
Okay,
like,
I'm going to tell you. Okay. Fairies are evil.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them
Fairies are evil. Tinkerbell was evil.
She was a little bit. If you watch Peter Pan,
you read the book. She was a little.
See, I haven't read the book. She was
a little deceitful, and she was a little. Yeah, she was.
But even in the Disney movie, she was
jealous.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta watch
she
out for the
wasn't
fairies.
sweet.
Yeah. No. You gotta watch out for fairies. So. Yeah, you gotta watch out for fairies.
Watch out
Yeah. So
she may seem sweet, but no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, see, Abby she can't really put because you're so sweet and you have this cute little voice but you like these kind of darker things, and she can't quite make the connection with all of that. So, but that's okay. Whatever.
Oh, I've got her confused. Oh no.
But that's okay. She likes it. She loves you. You're her second mom.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, snap. Well, sorted.
Yeah.
I've taken a lot of time. So
It's okay.
what about you?
What about me?
Yes.
So I did not grow up in Texas, and I didn't grow up in Arkansas. No, I'm kidding. I really didn't. So I grew up in Central California.
Woo-woo.
So there is more to the state than
I've never been to California yet.
Maybe next year we can go.
I know. I really want to go so bad.
Maybe. We'll see. But
yes.
Anyway, so I grew up 60 miles east of San Francisco. And so that was one of my favorite places to go. Because I remember taking field trips
That is so cool.
to the museums in San Francisco when I was in elementary school. And I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So I love all things cultural and artistic and but not necessarily modern art so much as historical, because I love historical things. Anything historical, I love it. My second thing that I love, Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're both geeks, nerds, whatever you want to call it. Not really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a Disney nerd. And those of you that are Disney nerds will know and get it. And yeah, I have one Disney tattoo, my ring tattoo. But anyway, enough about that. That's not the only tattoo I have. I have more.
I never get enough about Disney.
No, I just love it. And again, that's kind of from my childhood.
Yes.
When I was a kid, I remember my parents took me on a surprise trip to Disneyland. But I loved it before that, and I don't know how or why. I don't really know how I got exposed to it, but I did. So anyway, I love Disney, all things Disney. Now we go to Disney World for those of you that don't know, that's in Florida. Yes. Disneyland is in California.
I've never been to Disneyland. I've only been to Disney World.
It's a lot smaller. Yes. But I have great memories from there. And there are some rides that are at both places, but they're better in one place versus the other. So we all need to take a trip to Disneyland. But that's going to take some convincing of my
husband too. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I'm married to Daniel, and we have been married for...
I'm not good with numbers.
I think 22 years. We got married in 98. I think that's 22. So anyway.
You're usually better than I am. It's been a long week.
It's been long. So anyway, we've been married for 22 years. We dated for 5 years before we got married. Wait, Teresa, how long did you and your husband date before you guys got married?
He asked me to marry him on the second date. Yeah. And we're still married. Can you believe it? Yeah, it's really crazy. I was
Yeah.
crazy. I still am crazy. But that's okay. There's
It's
nothing
all good.
wrong with it.
It's all good. It's all good. So Daniel and I have been married for 22 years. We've known each other for, I guess, 27. So it seems like forever, more than half our lives. We have 2 kids. So I have a son that is, oh my gosh, he just turned 20.
Yay!
Zachariah. And I love him to death. And he's actually right now, he just joined the Army.
Yes.
And so he is off at boot camp right now, or I guess it's not called boot camp anymore. It's called basic training. So he's at basic training right now for the Army.
Yes.
And
Is it hoorah? Hoorah? Is it hoorah? Do they do that?
Hoo-yah.
Hoorah.
Hoo-yah. Hoo-yah.
Hoorah.
So I'm a proud Army mom now. He is a soldier in training, not a soldier yet. He has not graduated. Anyway, so our oldest, both of our oldest, they went to high school together, graduated. They're both really good friends also.
Yes, they are.
Our husbands are really good friends also. And then my youngest is Abby. And she is my Choctaw princess. She's always told everybody since she was a little bitty that she was an Indian princess. So she's Choctaw. She's Native American and very proud of it. And we're very proud of that for her as well. And she is also 15, just like Teresa's youngest. Yes. And so they both attend the same high school. They both go to BHS. Yes. That's good. They both go to BHS, and they're both sophomores. And she is a student trainer for the football team. And she is loving it. Like, she started doing that in 8th grade. Going into so she started working with the 9th graders and has just loved it ever since. Just absolutely. I mean, she lives and breathes football.
She does. So does Lucas. Lucas does too.
That is so crazy.
I know, it is crazy.
Well, my son, he played football for 14 years, I think.
Yes. I think it's in their blood.
Yeah.
I think it's been embedded in their heads because they've been to so many games.
Yeah. But, she hated it. She would never pay attention. So when her brother was out there playing,
it's like,
she was like, oh, whatever, whatever. She was climbing trees and doing everything else other than paying attention to football. So, but she loves being a student trainer. So, anyway, so I have 7 half brothers and sisters. And they're all a lot older than me. So I'm sure this will come up at some point in time. Because I am the baby of the family by quite a bit. My next youngest sibling is 11 years older than me. And I actually have 2 of my brothers have passed away. So all of my siblings, I think, except for the youngest one, I could have been their child, which made a really interesting family dynamic. So, at some point, some of this will kind of come up, but we want to keep it positive.
Yes, very positive.
So but I love my family. My husband is an engineer. He's a civil engineer, and we actually got married when he was still going to college, and so we've been through a lot. We weren't learning about each other when we first got married, like you guys were.
We were learning about each other.
I cannot even. we would have killed each other.
Me and my husband. Yeah, it is a lot of God. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing, though.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
It's good that you guys really depended on God.
Yeah.
Because. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty rough there at the first. We got through it. Yes.
But it was rough for us too, and we dated for 5 years. I don't believe in long engagements.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't either, apparently. Ours was lust.
We did it anyway. Oh well, whatever.
Yeah.
But
it worked out. So we're here.
Right?
Yes. And we're here to talk about it.
we
Yes.
live to see another day
Yes.
and many, many, many days.
Yes.
20 something years worth of days. Since apparently the two of us can't seem to remember how long we've been married.
I know, absolutely. Yeah, I usually, when somebody asks us, how long have you been married? I look at Jamie and say, he's like, yep. How long have we been married, Teresa? Because usually it's the wife that looks at the husband like, yeah, how long have we been married? But I look at my husband. But, it's kind of the same way in the kitchen because that's another thing about me. What is it I can't boil water. I can't cook. Not at all. My husband does all the cooking. I do the cleaning. Shauna is an amazing cook. She cooks all the time.
I do. I cook all the time. I was raised to cook, and I cook not anymore, but I used to cook absolutely everything from scratch because that's how I was raised by, my grandmother and my mother were awesome cooks. And that's how they did everything, was by scratch. And in fact, funny story, I had never used a cake mix until probably the first time I went over to Daniel's house when we were dating for Sunday lunch after church, right? Oh yeah, and that's something else I need to tell. I'm a preacher's kid. And I married a preacher's kid.
PK.
Well, my grandparents were preachers. Both my mother and my father's parents were preachers. And I grew up around that. And then I married a preacher's kid. And we've been married for so long. And then I just consider myself a preacher's kid anymore. So, but my father-in-law is retired from the ministry. So, I mean, it's okay. It's all good. But anyway, so yeah. So went to their house for the first time after Sunday church. And I was raised to say, hey, what can I do to help you? And my mother-in-law, not my mother-in-law at that time, but my cats are getting into stuff again.
It's okay. It's okay.
So she said, oh, here, you want to make the cake? And I said, sure, where's your mixer and your ingredients? And she went, what are you talking about? Here's the ingredients right here in the box. And I was like, oh, I don't know how to do this. She looked at me and she went, what? I said, I don't know how to make a cake from a cake mix. I don't know what to do. And she was like, you follow the directions.
See, I would have been just the opposite. I would have been like, how do I follow the directions?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
One of these days,
I'm
going to teach you something in the kitchen.
Cool. Other than mixed drinks. Bing.
Right? Yes, Teresa loves to find drink concoctions and then convince me to try it with her. Yes. And I don't drink much at all. And I'm a real lightweight. Yeah. And so, so some of her drink concoctions, Teresa's like, oh, this is amazing. And I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
No.
It's okay. But
it's all good.
She does like to try them with me, though. She does. So it just means there's more for me.
Yes, exactly. She can handle a lot more than I can, so it's all good.
It's all good.
It's great. It is what it is. Yes. So anyway, I don't know, Teresa, is there anything else that we need to tell the fine folks listening to us? And
we have so many stories.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I think this podcast is going to be just amazing. And I think
I'm so excited about it.
I am so excited. And I'm so excited for you guys to listen in on our funny stories. I mean, we have so many stories. I mean, just for the fact that that I didn't know my husband when we first got together and got married, and there's so many stories just with those types of topics, kids, things that have happened with kids, and again, if you guys have any kind of random topics that you want to talk about, we're up for any kind of topic. No topic will. I'm not promising it won't embarrass me, because I do get embarrassed very easily, but we will address any topic. So please, really, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, totally.
So, yeah.
Comment.
Yes.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, please.
YouTube. Not YouTube.
YouTube. Yes.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's Positively Random. Just us. Just real. And that's the name of our podcast.
Yes, podcast.
And our YouTube channel.
Yes.
And we'll try to do like podcast, YouTube.
We do monthly.
Mishmash.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure how often we'll do them because we have a lot of fun. Like
we do. Just we like to vlog a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We like to vlog.
Yeah, so you'll see that on YouTube.
Yes.
We may try to do podcast stuff with the microphones.
Yes.
Maybe just once a month.
Yes.
Just so that we can take more time to really edit it and make sure that it sounds good and all that fun stuff. But vlogging, no, because we love to do unboxings.
Oh my goodness, yes. That and trips. I am notorious for filling my Facebook feeds up with when we go on trips or outings. I use my Facebook as a personal diary. It's very private. My actual personal one is. But I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Lifebook. But it is an actual of your timeline. You can actually order it, and they don't sponsor us in any way. So this is just something that I do privately. Is a start to finish of your timeline, and you can edit whatever you want. You can add in like your album from your trip. So I have it, and I used to scrapbook, but I don't have time to scrapbook anymore. Yeah. So I literally, and any comment anybody posted on it or where we were, the timeline, it just is this beautiful book that you can order. And I usually order it quarterly, just as a huge kind of like time frame. So with
it's like they do your scrapbooking for you.
Yeah, basically off of your timeline, off of Facebook, and you can add in any of your Instagram posts that you want to too, so you can incorporate it all. So it's really kind of cool. So that's what I use that for, and I've learned over the years, and my husband too is like this vlogging thing is kind of like a no-brainer. I mean, we've got it down to an art. So so I'm really super stoked about that side of it too. So
and we'll be taking a trip, in a few weeks with our spouses.
We're super excited about
just the adults.
Yes,
no kids, not even the adult kids. Just a couple's trip.
Just a couple, yeah.
And so we will definitely have to vlog that trip.
Yes.
And share some of the experiences. It could be interesting.
It could be. Very interesting.
We'll see. In this time of quarantine, I'm not really sure
how that's all going to work. I know Missouri's a little bit less strict than Arkansas is on mask policies. I did not know that until last weekend, and I think I came to the realization that they are not mandated to wear a mask. No. We went to Anderson to have lunch, and I walked in to what is that where Mazio's is and Subway. None of the employees had masks on. None of the staff had a mask on. None of me and Lucas were the only two in the whole entire full restaurant that had masks on, and it was a pizza buffet. And then there was Subway over to the right. And I went in, and there's signs on the door that say, please wear a mask. And I'm thinking, okay, we have no mask. Everybody's looking at me and Lucas like, you guys are like
not from around here.
Yeah. Nobody said anything to us or anything, but I felt really
a really small town.
Yeah, and I thought, but I found out later on that Missouri is not mandated by the state to wear masks. So they weren't breaking any laws. I mean, so there was no laws broken there. But I just thought it was very interesting just because, we're so used to seeing the mask and the face coverings.
Right. But we'll see what happens, though.
Yeah, so
when we go on our trip, because we'll be going to someplace a little bit bigger than Anderson.
Yes.
And there's a lot more people there.
Yes, a lot more people. So
we'll see. And it could be mandated by city or by county too.
Yeah, it could be. Different counties.
So we'll wear our masks anyway, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
because
just
we don't want to.
We don't
risk
exposure or contamination or
No.
yeah. We don't want to be in quarantine.
No.
No, that's no fun. They've already experienced that.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Yes.
So yeah, it'll be interesting. So we'll definitely vlog that trip, and like we're gonna be taking some more trips.
Yes.
I know my husband and I are gonna be taking a trip.
I'm envious.
So you guys.
No, it's okay. And April. Ooh, April, we have a big one coming up.
Mm-hmm.
If we get to take it.
A cruise.
Oh, yeah. If they don't ground us. Hey, and I did find out that it'll be a newly remodeled ship. Yes, we are the first ones going out. Whoa, as long as we get to sail. So, yes.
Nice.
So,
this will be my first cruise. I've never cruised before.
She will love it. This will be our third cruise. Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's my dream cruise.
Oh, really?
Yes, this is my dream cruise. So I'm really hoping we get to go.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Yes.
It doesn't get canceled, because that would really stink.
Yes,
but
it would. But we are still going somewhere that time. We have decided that even if we do get
if the
grounded,
cruise doesn't happen.
Yeah. So
because we have plane tickets already.
Oh yeah, we can't cancel the plane tickets. So we could, but we're not going to. Yeah.
No, we gotta do something.
We gotta do something, and we are going to an awesome place. So did you fly? Yes, we can. Yeah.
I'm excited.
We are excited.
I'm excited.
Yes. Wow.
You're gonna have to kick my butt though, because Daniel and I need to lose a lot of weight before we go.
Well, I do too. So
whatever. Not nearly as much as what I do.
We're good there. We're gonna do that. We did good tonight. We ate really healthy tonight.
I did pretty good, except for the rice.
It's not bad for you. It's not bad.
I don't eat carbs well.
It's not bad.
Carbs and I don't get along.
No,
carbs and I really don't get along. So I'm sure at some point we'll have to have a discussion about. I thrive on keto and do a whole lot better because I have blood sugar issues. Like I was diagnosed with hypoglycemia when I was 17. And for those that don't know, that's low blood sugar. But it can transition into diabetes really easily. And so I have to be careful. And my doctors are not very happy with me right now. So that's okay. But that's going to be another journey that you guys can go on with us.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. And plus, okay, I'll tell. My husband and I have decided to make a yearly trip, hopefully, because we're such Disney nerds. And so we are going to Disney World again. We did our very first adult-only trip, though, this year, like right before all the COVID stuff really took hold. So the first part of literally the first part of February, and so we missed.
They did. They got to go on the full-out fledged, no have to wear face mask anything. Yeah, they had some really awesome pictures made too. Oh my gosh!
So fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you know what? And my hair was this color. This
red. It was fun.
This red. I mean, literally, my husband was wearing a hat this color, and my hair was the same color.
It was. It was
and
so
I loved
cool. It was awesome. So they really did. They had some really cool pictures. You have to put those up.
I will. I will.
Especially the one where you were going. Yeah, it was cool. They were doing and those you couldn't see that. They were doing the whole Star Wars, the Darth Vader. Oh yeah.
Using the Force.
Yes, with their hands. So it was really cool. Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. And you couldn't see what color I was going to either.
Red,
it was bright red. Red.
Yes.
Not like, I have red hair. Like
not cherry either. It was like cardinal red. Yes. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I loved it. It was a lot of fun, but it was not sustainable. Just if you're thinking about going red, I will warn you, it's not sustainable unless you're willing to put the time in and color your hair at least once a week.
It will look pink after a while.
Yeah. Like it started fading immediately.
And it
the
was
next
so
morning.
pretty,
Oh, but I loved it. But the next morning, like I felt so bad. I forgot to. I started wearing a cap on my hair at night, which my husband just loved.
Oh,
loved
sure.
It was so sexy.
Yeah.
I
knew it.
I forgot to put it on one night when we were at Disney World.
Oh no! I bet you had red all over the sheets.
It looked like a murder scene.
Oh snap!
It was not pretty, and I felt really, really, really bad for the mouse keeping. That's what they call housekeeping at Disney World. It's called mousekeeping, right? Of course. And I felt so bad because they probably walked in there and went, "Oh my gosh, what the heck happened in this room?"
I did something naughty.
Did 911 get called? And we just weren't aware of it? Or what? No. Anyway, I guess it wasn't quite that bad, but it was pretty bad. So anyway, I won't be doing red anymore. As much as I loved it. Anyway, Teresa and I love to play with our hair and do fun stuff like that. And we love to do unboxing and get, like, you try products but as of right now, none of our podcasts, none of our vlogs, so our YouTube channel, none of that is sponsored by anybody. Okay. So everything that we introduce to you guys is just stuff that, like, we have decided that we wanted to try or we heard about or whatever, and we're gonna just, like, give it a go.
Yep, we are sure.
And share our experience with you guys. So you know that you will be getting our honest opinion.
Yes, not paid by anybody. No. Nothing. So
we wouldn't take sponsorships.
Yes, absolutely. Bring it, people. Bring it.
But
yeah, right now
you have to expect an honest
opinion
about it.
Absolutely.
That's all there is to it.
Because we will be completely 100% honest with you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. But so this is something that Teresa and I are doing kind of like on the side for fun.
Yes.
And because we both have full-time jobs. Yes. Aside from our husbands and kids.
Yes.
Which are another full-time job.
Yes.
And so we kind of get together on the weekends and do this, and this is our time together and have fun and laugh and be a little wackadoo, but it's all good.
Yes, it is. This will be fun.
Oh my gosh. So anyway.
Welcome to our brains.
And we chase squirrels.
Yes.
And of course, you know that comes from a Disney movie, right? What is my animal doing?
My son is calling me.
Uh-oh. It must be time for us to go get them.
Yes.
Okay, so we better wrap it up.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is us.
Just us.
Just real. Just positively random.
Bye, guys.